Hey everyone, welcome to another ballistic test on a helmet. I'm Mike B and I've got my assistant
Devin K
on the camera and he'll be helping shoot these things and whatever. But so we've got the Romanian M73 80 steel helmet here today, and I had a ballistic test that I posted like 4, 5, 6 years ago, something like that I had done, and for whatever reason it's not on YouTube anymore. I don't know if I removed it somehow for some reason or if YouTube removed it and never told me, but nevertheless it's not on YouTube anymore, and that was kind of irritating to me because this one did pretty well, not this particular one of course, but the other one that we shot did particularly well as far as a steel helmet is concerned, just based on the shape. So we're going to do the test today. We're just going to be using pistols because, as you've seen on the other steel helmet ballistic test videos, none of them are going to stop a rifle round. The last time we did this and we shot the M1 carbine at this, it only went through one side, but still it's going to go through, it's going to penetrate, so it's really not a surprise. We do, however, have a few new pistol calibers instead of in lieu of the rifle calibers, so this should be pretty interesting. We'll be starting with 32 ACP, going all the way up to 7.62 by 25mm Tokarev. Without further ado, here we go. So we're going to be shooting the 32 ACP out of the Czechoslovakian CZ50 pistol, and we're literally standing at maybe 5 yards, which is a pretty typical pistol distance. Alright, let's see what the result is. Pretty standard what you'd expect from a 32 ACP on a steel helmet, and as you can see from the slope of the design, it ricocheted off the top and went straight back. So it barely made a dent. I mean, that's negligible, wouldn't you say?
That's,
yeah.
basically you could fix that with paint.
Yeah, yeah, so 32 ACP definitely defeated it.
Alright, so passed with the 32 ACP, which is 7.65 by 17. We're going to shoot a 9 by 18 Makarov now out of a CZ82.
You hit the same spot?
Yeah, right in the same spot.
Okay, so this actually...
Right below it, actually. You can see.
Oh yeah, it popped the other dent out. Again, just a tiny... Sorry for the wind, everybody, if it's picking up the wind. I do apologize. It's kind of a windy day, which is good for us, but...
It is very good for us.
Yeah, so just a little dent, which is to be expected. But again, you can see the trajectory. It went straight up and bounced off to the back. So, all right, we'll move on now. So now we've got the Luger Pistol O8. I got to drop the empty mag out, which I should have done before we started filming, but I'm a dunce. So this is going to be firing the 9x19mm. We're using 115 grain full metal jacket, same distance. It's a little more oomph on that one.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, that's just slightly larger than the 9x18, which hit in almost the same spot. At least we're shooting better today.
Yeah, we are shooting a lot better.
Last time we did this almost a year ago, we couldn't hit shit, and we were shooting low consistently, but yeah, so anyway, that's a pretty good thing. 9mm, 9x19, 9x18, 32 ACP. So far, so good.
Alright, well, it's past everything we've thrown at it so far, which is basically 30 caliber to 38 caliber rounds. So we're going to bump it up to 45 ACP, which looks like that.
230 grain full metal jacket.
Out of a Colt 1917.
Yep. All right, that's got some oomph to it for sure. But yeah, not even made about as big of a dent as the 32, just bigger.
We'll just paint right over it. You can resell this one afterwards. It looks like.
Well, I'm gonna sell it anyway. People like these. I sell them for souvenirs after they're done. So, all right. Well, it obviously defeated that. Now we're gonna get serious. Okay, so now we're getting serious with the big boy. I got the 357 Magnum, 142 grain full metal jacket out of the Ruger GP100. This will start separating the. Well, I can't say that, I guess, because I would assume too many things. Anyway, here we go. Ah, there we go. All right, so definitely, took the jacket right off.
Yeah, definite penetration.
But that's, honest to God, that's to be expected. 357, it's moving at 1,400 something feet per second, 142 grain. I mean, it's got its reputation for a reason. Now, just to confirm, we'll use our favorite determination caliber for steel helmet.
All right, well, 357 went through, so we're going to move up to basically what's considered the gold standard for a body armor defeating round, very common, the 7.62 by 25 Tokarev.
Oh, that was the casing. I was like, no way. Okay, yeah. We've had bullets bounce in weird directions on previous ballistic tests, so I was kind of paranoid. Nice, you hit the, sorry about the wind again. You
Lower than the rivet.
chin strap rivet,
yeah.
yep. But yeah, that's going to defeat basically most steel helmets. So that's actually not a bad thing that, you know, those 2 rounds went through. I'm not too concerned with that. All right, we'll wrap this video up. So, in conclusion to this video, it's pretty similar to the last time I tested it and the video that was taken down. I didn't do 357 on the last video though, but I did do the 7.62 Tokarev, which in that video I hit it more straight on and it only went through one side. This got shot and it deflected down at an angle, so we don't know, but it might have stopped it on the other side. Who knows? The main focus though is 32 ACP, 9x18 millimeter, 9x19 millimeter, 45 ACP. Barely made a dent in here, much less scratch the paint. So that actually gives credence and a lot of credit to the design and the quality of this helmet. A lot of Eastern Bloc helmets seem to actually perform pretty well in these ballistic tests, these steel helmets. So just something to consider. It looks weird, but hey, I'd rather have a penis on my head than have a hole in my head. So anyway, I know helmets, if you're new to this channel, helmets are not designed specifically with direct hits in mind. We're just doing this to kind of show you what different designs are capable of and which designs we think are better or not as good. So that's the whole point of these videos. Before I get those comments of they're not made to stop bullets, I know that, but that's why we do these tests, because obviously it can. So very interesting. Anyway, we'll wrap the video up. Thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. If you would consider supporting the channel on Patreon, the link to that is in the description. It helps us fund things like this, the ammo, the gas to get here, the actual helmet itself, and all that sort of thing. This is the kind of stuff that Patreon is really helpful for. Both of us can afford to do this out of pocket to an extent, but that limits what we can do. Patreon really offsets that and allows us to both make cool videos. So check out my Patreon and then check out Devin K's channel. He does this stuff too, and he makes cool videos that I don't really cover. And yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. If you can't support the channel financially, you're supporting it enough by watching. I do appreciate it. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you on the next helmet ballistic test video.